Alright everyone, we are now doing the battery comparison between the Galaxy Flip 5, the iPhone 14, Pixel 7, and the Galaxy S23. And we're going to see how long these phones last until they basically die out. Now all of them are at 100% brightness, all the apps are cleared out in the background on all of them, as you guys can see. So we're basically just going to let them die out from their main panel. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and load up a YouTube video, because if I don't, then these are going to time out on the Android side. So we're going to load up a video, we're going to let them just die out from there, and we'll check back in about every hour or so and basically see where we're at from that point moving forward. So we'll check back in another hour and we'll basically see where we're at. So we're at a little bit over an hour now. We're at about an hour and 7 minutes, and you can see that we're at varying battery lives. The Z Flip 5 is at 88%, the iPhone 14 is at 90%, the Pixel 7 is at 93%, and the Galaxy S23 is at 92%. So now what we're going to do, the most effective thing, we're going to go ahead and load up Temple Run 2, and we're going to load up we're going to load it up on all the phones, and then we're going to let them die out once more, and we're basically going to see where we're at. So we'll check back in about another hour, and we'll basically see where we're at that point. So it's been about another hour of me basically just playing Temple Run in the background with the video playing as well, and we are at varying battery lives. The Z Flip 5 is at 70%, the iPhone 14 is about 76%, the Pixel 7 at 77%, and the Galaxy S23 also at 77%. So this is actually really cool that we have all different battery capacities, different battery healths on all of them, but they're all, the Z Flip 5 is doing the worst, but these three are kind of doing the same, which is very interesting. So we're going to leave it another hour for them just playing the same video and same game in the background, and we'll check back in and see where we're at. Alright everyone, we are at the 3 hour and 1 minute mark, and if we go and hop out of all these really quickly, you'll see once again we are at varying battery lives. The Flip 5 is at 55%, the iPhone 14 is at 63%, the Pixel 7 is at 64%, and the Galaxy S23 at the end is at 63%. So we're going to let them run once again. I think it's very interesting that the Flip 5 is the lowest. I'm not really too sure why it kind of has a really big panel, so maybe that's why. It also has not the biggest size battery out of all these, so keep that in mind. I think the iPhone 14 is doing decently well. The Pixel 7 is doing better, and honestly the Galaxy S23 is doing much better than I thought it was going to be doing. So also I think the S23 has a really bright panel, and the iPhone 14's panel is still very bright as well. So we'll check back in about another hour, and we'll basically see where we're at from there. Alright everyone, another hour has passed. We're at the 4 hour mark, and all of them again are at varying battery capacities, battery lives. So the Galaxy Flip 5 is at 37%, the iPhone 14 is at 49%, the Google Pixel 7 is at 48%, and the Galaxy S23 is at 47%. Now I butchered the names on all of these, but that's basically where we're at as of right now. Now once again, we're going to do, I'm pretty sure we already know which one's going to die first. The Flip 5 is going to be the one to die first. I think the S23 is probably going to die after. The Pixel 7 is probably going to do the best, but these two are kind of close to close. Like maybe the iPhone 14 will still maintain its, accuracy there, but again, that's pretty much where we're at now. We'll check back in about another hour, maybe 2 hours, and kind of see where we're at. I think some of these within 2 hours, I actually don't know if one's going to die first or whichever one, but I guess we'll see what happens in about another 2 hours from now. So we are now at the 6 hour mark, and all these phones are at different battery lives. The Flip 5 is pretty much at 1%, so this one's literally about to die in a matter of time. The iPhone 14 is at 19%, the Pixel 7 is at 14%, and the Galaxy S23 is also at 14%. So what have we learned so far from this comparison? Well, all these, like I said before, had varying battery lives. The Flip 5 is pretty much doing the worst so far. The 14 now is doing the best, which is very interesting. They're all at the same, sunlight, everything like that. So it's very interesting to see how they switched up a little bit. Check back in about another hour, and then we'll basically see where we're at from there. I am pretty sure that the Flip 5 is pretty much going to be dead within the next 5-10 minutes. The 14 is probably still going to be at 10 to 15%, and these two are probably going to be around 5 to 10%, maybe 5%. So we'll check back in then and see where we're at. Alright everyone, many hours later, basically all the phones ended up dying. The iPhone 14 ended up lasting the longest at 2%. I don't even think you could tell. But the Flip 5 died at 6 hours and 4 minutes. The Pixel 7 died 6 hours and 52 minutes. And the S23 died at 6 hours and 39 minutes. By the way, we are at 7 hours and 15 minutes, so we're kind of ahead of those ones. So overall, the iPhone 14 pretty much did the best. The Flip 5 did pretty much the worst as far as we can tell right now. And the S23 did pretty good, so far. But definitely the worst one out of all of them was the Flip 5, which was kind of expected. It has a smaller size battery, technically speaking. All the other ones did pretty decently well, but then the iPhone 14 is doing the best as far as I can tell from this comparison. So if you want the one that has the best battery life out of all of these, as of right now, it's probably for the iPhone 14. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.